Hello, brick sculptors, and welcome to Brick Sculpt. So this is Chris, and it's new Lego day, but I have to start this one a little bit different. You see, I have a massive order here from Topher's Brick Emporium, one of my favorite stores, and they've been really good to me. Great prices, great selection, and always fast shipping, easy to deal with, etc., etc., etc. Now, this is probably the craziest, strangest Lego order I've ever done. The amount of stuff in here is just insane, and it's not even the amount of stuff, it's the amount of different things in here. You see, as I've mentioned in the past, I'm trying to fill out all these lovely bins, and I know some of you in the comments say that's kind of a waste if you're buying colors that really don't matter, but I think that's kind of part of the fun of it, is having the collection as much as using the collection. So to me, it's not a waste, but just wait till you see what's in here. Now, let me just show you. I did open this up, but I haven't taken anything out yet. But I want to start with this. I'm not even going to show you what's in here yet. Check this out. So this is the inventory from Topher's Brick Emporium. 22 pages. I mean, this is a book of all the things I ordered. And you're probably saying, oh my gosh, you're a terrible person. Why would you do this to this poor seller? Now, I've ordered a lot from Topher's, and I ordered this late at night, and I sent him a message directly after placing the order. And I said, Topher, I'm sorry. This is probably going to be the hardest order you've ever picked. I appreciate it. Take your time. No rush. If it takes a week or two, I don't care. I'm in no hurry. This is just filler for my wall. But I want this stuff. So get it to me if you can. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And he nicely wrote me back and said, no problem. Really appreciate the business. And of course, I told him I'd give him an awesome plug here on my YouTube channel. So if you want to support Topher, because he has done such a great job for me in this channel, get on Brick Owl. I think he's on Bricklink as well. Topher's Brick Emporium. Can't say enough good things about this store. Anyway, without further ado, let's dive into this crazy and massive box. And you're going to see right away the colors are just insane. Because like I said, I'm trying to fill up this wall. There is so much in here. Look at that. So let's go ahead, dive in here, and see what's in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do much justice to this going piece by piece. So I think what I'm going to do is sort this out in a time lapse. We'll go through what's just random colored parts and what is specialty stuff, and we'll discuss the specialty stuff in more detail. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, here we go. I've got a ton of stuff here, so let's get after it. These are all vehicle hoods or roofs. I got a bunch of different colors: orange, green, lime green, tan, red, and blue. I've been building a lot of vehicles, trying to get stuff for the streets of my Lego city, and that's a piece I use a lot when building Lego vehicles. So just bulked up on some of those. I don't have specific uses for those colors, but who knows when I'm going to need them. Now you'll notice this big array of 2x4 bricks. And you may have noticed in past videos, I've been introducing these little guys, which I'm calling little sculpies. And I don't know what it is about them. I build them with my daughter. They're fun. And it's just a couple of eyeballs, a couple of legs and shoes, and a brick. And it kind of put me on this little quest of seeing how many colors of 2x4 bricks I have. And I had a lot, and I built a lot. I haven't shown them all yet. But there were a lot I didn't have. And you might be saying, like, what, you didn't have a red brick? Yes and no. I have a ton of red bricks. But when you're building something cool like this, it's nice to have a nice fresh one, especially when that's the majority of the build. So a brand new one Haven't had one of those in a while. They all come out of bulk bins, and they sit in a bulk bin, and I use them for supporting mocks underneath. That's about it. I also found things like this. I'm a little embarrassed how much I paid for this. I'm not going to tell you. It was well over $1, I'll tell you that much. But it's going to make a cool Sculpty. Also got this one. And look at this. Opal. Ah, there it goes. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Camera difficulty. Sorry, we're low budge here. Opal. That's pretty cool. The new vibrant yellow, transparent, and a whole bunch of colors. So those are going to become little Sculpties. You also may notice a whole pile of eyeballs over here, because I try to put a different face on each one. So, fun little project. Even got some big eyes. Okay, let's see what that looks like. This is just a test. Okay, that's pretty funny. Do I have to move them up here, though? I may have to do that. Anyway, so got a whole bunch of eyeballs. You'll see, I'll probably do a whole video on those guys in the future because they're kind of fun and I'm enjoying building them. Anyway, we have a ton of bulk here, so I'm going to give a quick rundown of that. I'm not going to show myself sorting this. Maybe I will in my sort and chat. I have to do one yet for January, and this would be a good thing, although I do have like 4 bins of shame I have to sort out as well. But we have 1x1 round tiles in many colors. 1x1 round plate, some various curved and cheese slopes, 1x1 square plate, tile, sorry, corner pieces, 1x1 plate, more 1x1 plate. If there's 2 bags, you kind of have like U is used, and that's new. For the most part, all the used stuff's in great condition from Topher's. Again, great store. Check them out. Support them. They support me. A lot of these light ones are for my pencil build, although I think I already bought them from another store, so those might be duplicates, but that's okay. More of these rounded ones, cones and cylinders. And again, it's all obscure colors. This is just stuff to fill these bins and bulk up on the colors that are really weak in these bins. And yes, some of you might think it's a waste. I don't think so, because I think my collection is going to look beautiful when I'm done. Not that it'll ever be done. 2x6 plates, used slopes. I got all kinds of different slopes here in different colors. Look at this miscellaneous bag. That's going to be fun to sort. Holy cow. I'm probably going to have to break this down into color first and then start putting it away, because it's going to be hard to go through. Look at that. That is a very rare purple. I forget what it's called. Let me know in the comments if you know. But this is a more common purple you see nowadays. And the lavenders, of course. 2x3 plates. 2x2 plates. 1x2 plates. I really got a little bit of everything here. 1x4 plates. Cheese slopes. 1x1 bricks. These curves, 1x2 bricks, corner plates, and some 2x2s. A little bit of tile there. These are some of those round, like on the bottom, like boats and stuff. Miscellaneous bricks and arches, slopes, miscellaneous plate. What else we got up here? Threes and corners. Tiles with 2 studs, 2x2 jumpers, miscellaneous stuff, more tile, and again, this stuff is just to fill bins. And you know, since I've been doing cars and some city things, I'm actually using some of the colors, which is kind of nice. Most of the stuff I've done is like landscapes and scenery, and we're using the same browns, grays, and tans and greens. And it's nice to have a variety, even if you don't use it often, because it's just, you never know when you want to dive into a weird color and make a vehicle or a ice cream stand or something. And that's why I want this stuff, even if some of you think it's a waste. Lego's never a waste, right? Who needs money? Just kidding. It's not pieces. Curves. Some clips here. Oh, those are warm tan, I believe. Maybe not. Is that worm tan? That's either worm tan or one of the nougats. I think it's worm tan. I like worm tan. They don't use it a lot, but I like it. 1x2 jumpers. All right, we're almost done with the boring stuff here. Hope you guys like this. Hope I'm not boring you all to death. But this is exciting for me. I can't wait to dive into this and get it all in its bins. These bins are going to look so good. Okay, down to the specialty stuff here. Not a lot of specialty in this order. It's mostly bulk bricks in weird colors. Look at those pyramids in trans pink. Interesting. I don't have a lot of transparent pink. There's some more transparent pink there. All right, so we got some figs. I got some hair. Part of the purpose of this order was to help with figures. As I get further into the city, I need people in it. I want a lot of people. I want action. I want a lot of action. I want a lot going on in the city, and so figs are a must. And these are all heads. I have a ton of minifig heads, but a lot of them are kind of outdated or themed. So this is all city heads and a lot of female heads. I don't have a lot of... I have a lot of female heads, but proportionally I have like 20 male heads for every one female head. I don't know why it worked out that way. Maybe it's just the themes of stuff I had when I was younger, but I need more females. I got some outfits here. This is interesting to say the least, but we'll put a crazy cat lady or something in that one. I like this jogger uniform here, outfit here. That's pretty cool. Some torsos. Usually if they come without arms, they're pretty inexpensive. I don't know if I'm going to have arms for that dark blue. We'll see. The mid legs, haven't until recently owned these, and I only have a few pairs. Hard to get still, but very useful. And then I have some short legs. I do have quite a few short legs. There's a black one as well. Some accessories, very little plants here. These guys, as I see them, I buy them, even though I have a bunch now. But 10 cents a piece, it doesn't add up that much, or it adds up over time if you buy them in small quantities. Green sword blades are awesome plant part as well. This wheelbarrow, I've been eyeing one of these for a while. I kind of have a cool way I want to incorporate this in the city. I'm not going to tell you about it yet, but whoops, that'll end up in the city in some form. And green bicycle. I have a ton of bicycles, but there's a lot of bike theme stuff in my city, so more bicycles is always better. And I think that about wraps it up. If you have any questions, leave them below. I'll do my best to answer them. If you want to see me put this away, I think I'm going to do that in the sort and chat for January, so stay tuned for that video. If you're not familiar with those videos, I do one a month. It's a long-form video, usually 45 minutes to an hour, where I just sit and talk and put stuff away. And it's kind of like doing a live stream, but without live comments or it being live. Basically, I'm just going to tell you guys about what's going on in my life with my channel, all that. Just kind of a change of pace. So I understand if that's not your style, but there are people that enjoy it, and I quite enjoy doing them. So hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. That's all I've got for this time, and we will see you next time.